For Tayshaun Prince, Lou Williams is checked in for Kobe. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out the Lakers, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And I think for the Lakers, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I mean, it's been hard to watch this team struggle as much as they have throughout most of this season.
We need to calm down. Too many shots going in the front.
Here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Throw it down
Pass to
inside,
Turner.
or run some pick and roll up top.
Yeah, listen to the fans giving it to him right now. He is not a crowd favorite tonight.
Yeah, you know, he stirred them up a little bit with some of the things he said, some of the negative comments he's made, so no surprise there.
Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Freak. Williams, that's good.
And really the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Now here's Turner. D right on him. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Deflects the pass. Olynyk with the steal. And here we go. That's tipped.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
He dishes it to Turner. Trying his luck deep. Again, the miss by Turner. Lakers trail by 9. Bass gets an open look with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Outside Turner. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Lewis Williams, 4th.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
All right, let's go.
He doesn't get the second one. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Young. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 3rd rebound tonight. On the wing, Turner. He's covered by Clarkson. The shot by Turner, no good.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's the screen.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Boston again missing.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Now here's Bass. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Turner with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Turner. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Turner missing again.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
No good on the free throw. Celtics making a switch here. Here's Thomas. He's got 8. Taking a look at the Lakers. Williams is out there with Tayshaun Prince. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now here's Turner. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He dropped in 17 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Here's Turner, following the basket by Julius Randle. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got 5 points in the quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Clarkson. He has 5. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Clarkson's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Crowder with it. He's guarded by Williams. Expanding his range. And it's Russell with the rebound. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Clarkson. Kicks it out to Prince. Russell dishes to Randle. Back to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Williams attacking. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Russell against Thomas. Can't get it to go. Prince with the defensive effort. Lakers leading by 4. Russell kicks to Clarkson. He feeds it to Prince. And the layup's good off the glass. Prince has got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Turner. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And Thomas, here we go. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Turner. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Williams passes to Russell. Prince setting a pick for Russell. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Again, the miss by Turner. Lakers leading by 4. The drive by Russell.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hibbert's checked in. The feed to Olynyk. Turner against Russell. Outside Turner.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Turner missing again.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass.
And that one good from Clarkson. Here's Thomas. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. Passes it to Olynyk. Now here's Crowder, guarded by Prince. And that one's good. 8 points. For Freak. Lakers leading by 5. Clarkson dishes to Prince. To the wing right side. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. The tray. Excellent D from Thomas. Boston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Kicks to Turner. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Thomas kicks to Turner. Lets it go from 14. That's short off the rim. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Prince. Here's Russell. Again, Los Angeles.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Turner with it. He's picked up by Russell. And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Turner. Turner's got 8 points here in this quarter. LA's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here we go, all alone. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Clarkson. Shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game.
And the first half comes to a conclusion.
David, you...
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking...
Here we go, Boston. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And in terms of points in that first half.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Julius Randle's checked in for Bass. Williams comes in for Bryant. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Turner, he's in at the point. Also Bradley out there. David Lee is out there with Jay Crowder. That's the Boston 5. Shots good by Clarkson.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Turner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Clarkson, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Turner. Boston again missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Randall passes to Hibbert. Lakers passing it around. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bradley dishes to Turner. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And checking out numbers for David Lee, he showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Getting around 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Williams with a clean look. Misses the 3. For Boston, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And it's Turner off the drive and stolen by Hibbert. Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 17. Pass to Prince. Williams against Bradley. It's stolen by Bradley. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Turner leading the charge. Good on the shot. Turner's got 14 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
The Lakers with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. Prince with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Prince kicks to Clarkson. Unloads from 13. The second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Hibbert.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming onto the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
With this break, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top passing centers and power forwards over the course of the past 10 games. Second, David Lee.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
Man, it's so much fun to watch a big guy handling and orchestrating things from the lane. I mean, it causes so many problems when you've got a guy who can score down there, who also has vision and an excellent basketball IQ. Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bringing it down
sir.
hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Here's Clarkson. Plays it in off the breakaway. Clarkson's got 9 points here in the second half. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1.
We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, Clark, in this one.
And I think it was a matter of concentration, Kevin. They really locked in from the line.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Roy Hibbert is out there with Kobe. Then it's Ray McCallum. Then it's Russell. And it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard spot. 6 to shoot. Bryant passes to Hibbert. Shoots from 14. Hunter grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Outside Russell. The pass to Clarkson. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but
Kobe, tell
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we get. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Okay, everyone, we obviously need to be better in the open court with the ball. Let's set up in 63. All right, let's get to a hoop. We got to be better at knocking down open shots. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And for Memphis, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And the All-Star break rapidly approaching. Shaq is a perennial All-Star. Were you ever jealous of the guys who didn't get voted in and instead got a little R&R?
You know, Ernie, the positives to being an All-Star far outweigh the negatives. You know, for me, I haven't played in a long time.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers. They just couldn't come out on top. Philadelphia. Carl Landry's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Grant comes in for Robert Covington. And Turner's subbed in for Thompson. Memphis also making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Randolph. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Nick Colathis. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Green. Marc Gasol is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Shelvin Mack. And it's Adams in at the 2 spot.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Gasol, no good. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis. But when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
And he gets the bucket.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Some changes for Philadelphia. John Lure comes in for Okafor, and it's Jackson in for Tony Wroten.
Three-point play. Timeout for the 76ers. Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers. One more time, give it up for your dream team.
The 76ers lead. They set the screen. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Stokes is checked in. Here's Mack. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now here's Jackson. And there's the feed to Turner. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to Minnesota.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough, and then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
The fader, and Green gets it to go.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
The 76ers leading by 4. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris?
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. And Mack kicks to Adams. No luck. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And it's Turner off the drive. Shot is no good. Adams with it. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
That's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Grant kicks to Jackson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the 76ers lead by 6. Here's Mack. 9-point game his last outing. Dishes it to Stokes. 6 on the shot clock. Fades away. Rebound by the 76ers. Kick out to Adams. And another shot. And yes, sir, that one drops.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside Jackson. Outside Turner. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Stokes. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Shots good by Turner. 52 seconds left in the first. And Mack kicks to Green. Here's the screen. Pass to Gibson. Adams outside. Shoots. No good. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Again, the miss by Turner. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Kicks it to Mack. Back to Green. And there's the pass to Mack. To the left side wing. Here's Adams. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers ahead, leading by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw.
Grant, he's checked in for the 76ers. Turner comes in for Thompson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Stokes is checked in for Gasol. Gibson comes in for Wright. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Zach Randolph. And it's Jordan Adams in for Nick Colathis. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Shelvin Mack. Green is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Stokes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Carl Landry's checked in for Philadelphia. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Adams dishes to Mack. They set the screen. He gets